Welcome to Sports with a Side of Beer. Um, Happy January 4th. We got the whole squad in here today.
Hey,
What up,
Yo,
baby?
yo, yo.
We got Eddie K, the effing dude. My main
Woo!
man. Oh, there he is. My main man, Angel. What's going on?
¿qué pasó?
¿Qué pasó? Muy
All
bien,
that, all that
bien, muy
jazz.
bien. And Mark, America's teddy bear,
Hello, everyone. I'm glad to be back here.
giving out all the
Oh,
hugs. It's just so magical. We're in here. We're gonna talk about some good stuff today. We're on the eve of, we're in the middle of one of the big playoff weekends. We had a couple of do or die games yesterday. Or we had one do or die game yesterday for the NFC spot, and then we also had a big NFC West divisional game last night. But we're in the thick of it right now. It's Sunday. We got the big one tonight: Ravens Steelers. Winner goes to the playoffs
Fuck you,
in
Steelers,
Pittsburgh,
some bitches.
825. Make sure you're there or be square. Let's
We finna
jump right
win
into
that shit,
that.
son.
Let's jump right into that. What are you guys' thoughts on the game tonight?
mm.
We finna win that shit, Alpha. That's
You
it,
got
that's
him?
all.
Lamar's back.
Lamar back like a motherfucker. But we so fucking good, we could rest that nigga and let T. Huntley just hand that ball to Derrick Henry 30-something more times and run that bitch right down their pussy ass throat. Fuck Pittsburgh. Y'all some bitches, we finna
Hold on,
win.
step into
How many handoffs you want Derek to get tonight?
At least 30.
At least 30. At least 30.
No,
At
it,
least
it
30.
has to be. He has to at least get 30 carries. I think he should get more. Just to take a lot of pressure off of Lamar Jackson, just so
Agreed.
yeah.
You
But
want that old school, just give the ball to Henry 40 times and just plow and plow. I love those games. We don't see
As
that
long as
enough
he ain't
anymore.
tired, fuck him.
Hey, even if he is, just keep going.
Nah, cause he don't even really get tired. I've noticed he's been picking it up towards the end of the season, and it's like towards the end of games when motherfuckers look gassed out. This nigga look like he just picking up steam. So it's like, especially when we handed him that shit 36 times and he ran that shit all down them boys' neck like that, like in Green Bay, mind you. And whether Michael Parsons ain't there or not, that's still a damn good defense.
Mm-hmm.
Ran them hoes over like they wasn't shit.
Yeah, yeah,
uh,
So
it's
I'm just saying, Pittsburgh, they tired, and it'll help us keep time of possession. The best way to fuck Aaron Rodgers up is keep him off the field. He a little dangerous, but he not that dangerous. But we ain't worried about this motherfucker if he ain't got time to do shit.
yeah, yeah. No, it's gonna be a heck of a game, man. I'm super excited. You know, did anybody hear on the weather yet? What it's gonna be like? Sure,
It's
it's gonna
gonna
be
be
pretty
cold.
nasty.
It's gonna be
um,
cold more than likely. I don't know if it's snowing or not, but that's another reason why I'm like, take that pressure off Lamar. Let
Mm-hmm.
that motherfucking dude run. Knock that shit out. Keep the ball in your hands, and then you can still like run a design play for like Lamar. Just to get down the goddamn field, cause he's still like exciting. And shit, get a man a pair of gloves. I think he can get the ball to Zay Flowers at least twice, at least two good times for it, Tutty. Like
Yeah,
Zay Flowers right to play. You see what I'm saying? Like, and then we got two good tight ends like for possession. And I'm looking for Mark Andrews to want to make up for that fuck up last year. So he
just
know
love
he
Brandon
know he
Andrews.
know it's a big game and he got to show up. Because if he don't, we need to trade him and just let it be. Because he old. Like either that or force him into retirement so he can retire a Raven.
Yeah,
I'm personally willing to do this if I had to like put on a ski mask and kneecap this nigga
Yeah,
myself.
I don't mind committing random acts of violence for the good. You know what I'm saying? For the greater good of
So
all.
that
You know what
way,
I mean?
Mark Andrews could retire a Raven like he deserves. 'Cause if he
Yeah,
fucks up again, I want to move on for him, but I don't want to see him play in another jersey. So I guess we got to kneecap this nigga.
is
yeah.
there a less painful way we can get him out of the picture?
Um,
I like him. That's why I don't want to hurt him. That's what I'm asking. Like I don't want.
I heard a one time.
maybe we could try to bribe him into retirement, but we would have to try to get his wife to nag the fuck out of him.
How about
And
extortion? Black. Look. How about this? We use legal substances to get him in
Okay,
a compromised position.
okay.
Take a picture of said compromised position, and hang it over his head is blackmail.
We don't even have to get him in the compromised position. You can do all kinds of shit with AI now.
Yeah, you could.
Wow.
You can do
So
all
he
kinds of
just
stuff with AI now.
For
he
some reason,
prompts
I still
a
feel like.
compromised position, and I
For
like
some
that.
reason, I still feel like just putting on a mask and hitting him in the back of the kneecap like Nancy Kerrigan and shit
Yeah, but that's been done before, man.
is
We gotta do
way
something
less
different.
painful because
We gotta be trendsetters,
he
man. We
goes
can't, you
out
know, we
like
gotta
a
be
Gito, like,
trailblazers.
oh no, they took his career from him. Like, you know what I'm saying? He go out honorable. It's not like he got to stand on his name because he's doing some nasty shit. You know what I'm saying? You
I
really
mean, it
want to
gotta be
fuck with a
like
Ravens
nasty.
legend
It could
like
be just
that?
like so weird that people don't want to see him play no more. Not nasty
Nah,
though. I
but
don't
see,
really,
that's
you
what
know,
I'm
nothing
saying. So we
inappropriate.
got,
You know.
but that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to force him into retirement with a good reputation.
How about have
So
him
if I
wearing a
put this
jersey
mask
of a
on
rival team?
and I
There you go.
bang the back of this motherfucking kneecap out, pause. But yeah, you take that motherfucking leg out, motherfuckers gonna be like,
Call it
oh
stalk
no, his
out.
career was taken from him. You see what I'm saying? He still go out like, oh, we wish we could have saw Mark Andrews finish out the tail end of his career. But
See,
whole
that's
time niggas is like, yes.
as someone who has had a player that has gone out in in a fashion that they were not planning to, and that included violence, and ours went to the complete. Forget a kneecap. That nigga was shot and killed. Like
Yeah.
nothing immortalizes you more
Then
Okay.
dying.
in a
Oh,
fan
okay. See, now
base.
you got real deep on him real
Getting
quick. You talking about Sean Taylor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit. Hey, that fucked me
active
up.
violence against you.
That
Fucked
actually
Like
fucked me
everybody
up.
up. Yo, they made a mural on the red line for Sean Taylor,
Slim,
bro.
there's a
almost cried.
mural on one of the train. Yeah, bro.
On
If
the
you
red
go
line. You
on
can
the
see
red
it by
line,
Brooklyn Station. There's a
I
mural
literally
for Sean
almost
Taylor.
cried, brothers. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I really almost cried. I worked at ESPN Zone during that time, and one of my coworkers was a server. This punk ass motherfucker gonna talk about some. Ah, who cares? These Giants gonna have a better season next year. Yo, I had to take a break. I had to step outside because I was about to fuck
That's
this
a
dude up.
real Giants fan right
Yo, he
there, too,
was
though.
definitely. You heard the accent.
You
You heard the
a
accent I was
real
trying to
Giants
imitate.
fan to
Terrible
say some
accent. Terrible
fuckery
real
like
imitation.
that
accent.
right then
I
and there.
apologize, but I tried
I'd
it.
have
You
knocked
know,
this fuck nigga out. I'm not even gonna
almost
lie.
did. Almost did.
The Fantasy
I'd
East
have beat
was
his
Almost
ass with
did.
a
undefeated.
Ravens jersey on, bro. I was salty about that shit.
Yeah.
I remember going down. I was in college at the time, and I went and knocked on. And I knew of another Redskins fan. She was from Olney, Maryland, and she lived on the floor underneath me. And I went downstairs. I didn't even go to class, man. Fuck, I didn't go to class. Our best player just got murdered. So I
Yeah.
went downstairs and I knocked on her door. I never get. She opened the door and just tears, just crying tears,
That shit hit a lot of
tears.
people hard, man. Because he wasn't from DC, but he played for DC. And then
Yeah.
we was there with him while he was growing and developing himself as a man. Like, we seen
Mhm.
the,
You
the
gotta think
ups
how
and the
many
downs, you know
people in
what I'm saying?
Florida
Then
probably cried too.
then he started getting up and then he killed, man. Like right when his up, like you hear me, like he was going up and down. He
Mhm.
was kind of doing that shit for a minute, right?
Nah, that
And he started
nigga
doing
is
this.
on trend to
And
being
then
the
they
best
shot his ass, bro.
safety
Yo,
ever.
that fucked me up so hard,
He
bro.
was on trend to being the
I
best
wanted
safety
vengeance
ever.
myself. I ain't even know him. I ain't never met him, never watched a game in person, like nothing. I don't have a personal connection to the brother, other than the fact, like, yo, I see myself in him, a man trying to do good, saying for
Mhm.
himself and his family. Came
Mhm.
from a, hey, less than favorable upbringing, but he made the best of it. Alchemize that shit. You hear me? Turn lead into gold. Like, I fuck with that. So when to see him, man, I don't even want to talk about that shit. That shit pissed me off, man.
Let's
But
get
yeah,
back to
y'all
that
feel me
game.
though, right? Y'all feel me.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Mark. Who you got tonight, Mark? Pittsburgh or Baltimore?
I don't. I mean, I'm gonna go by or so the chances I believe favors the Ravens. I think they're more complete as a team. So
Good
I think
answer.
I do think like if we're being objective here, who has the better quarterback, better running backs, and even more reliable receivers, it should be the Ravens. Now I wouldn't.
DK Metcalf suspended for
Now
this game too.
yeah, but I'm not going to sleep on the Steelers. I'm not picking them, but I'm not going to sleep on them, especially with Aaron Rodgers playing the quarterback. He does have a couple of tight ends that could probably make things interesting, and I don't think.
Pause.
And I don't believe.
He said
He
a
got
couple of
tight
them.
ends that
Damn.
can make something
He got more
interesting.
than one?
You know,
Shit.
what I mean, yeah, like there. I think right now, especially with what's his name, DJ, was it Metcalf? I think because he's out, they have to run a two tight end type of offense where those are going to be his main receivers. So I do I do believe that it's going to just come down to him going towards the receivers, and then it's going to be the defense that's going to have to step up and make sure that they can slow down, do the best that they can to slow down, Derrick Henry. So, yeah, I'm still going to pick the Ravens, and if I have to pick, it would be the Ravens because Lamar Jackson is back, so he's able to clear his injury, and you got you have an elite running back, so that gives them the best chance. Like Steelers going to have a lot, but on their plate, but Aaron Rodgers do make a difference for the Steelers in terms of like how he can coach on the field. I think he can
Oh,
call
fuck you
some
don't.
plays. I don't think, like I said, I don't think that they're gonna coach the
All you
same way they
gotta
did
do is
against the
fuck
Browns.
him up the first quarter, and that bitch ass nigga gonna get pouty as fuck.
Well, I mean, well,
That nigga is not no teacher right now. He's a little pouty bitch, and I want to see him pout the whole way we get to.
well,
I want to see
before,
him pout. I want to see that bitch pout from the first goddamn quarter.
I mean,
I
that's,
want
I mean,
first play.
yeah,
I want first play to hit this fuck nigga right in his chest with it.
I got you. Well, the thing is, but prior to the last game, he did a good job, man, like literally managing the game at the same time and making some plays here and there. But that's when he had his receiver. At least when you had the complete roster that you needed to get something done, Aaron Rodgers can get you some wins, and they did beat the Ravens before. So anything is possible. But I think with a more healthier Ravens squad, that's going to come to y'all advantage. The last game with the Browns, it was more of a like, yo, it seemed like they were worried about Myles Garrett, getting to Aaron Rodgers. I do think that Aaron Rodgers will get shaky if anybody from the Ravens front squad get to him. So that
For
does go a little bit against them. But in terms of being
Roquan
able
Smith
to
gonna
just
hit that
read
motherfucker
defenses, like
ASAP.
Aaron Rodgers can read a defense.
Yeah, but it don't matter when you reacting slower now. Roquan Smith finna fuck him up. Alpha, what you think?
I got Baltimore.
Good answer.
Barely. I think it's just gonna be a war. These two teams, you throw out the record whenever these guys play. So
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be a war. I think there's a lot to be said about the fact that the Ravens have come from where they've come from, starting with the record they started with. It was, they were. I mean, y'all were a game one more loss away from pretty much being out of it,
Nah, we were fucking horrible.
and y'all turned it around like right in time. And the
Word.
schedule worked out perfectly. You had a couple of teams that were right there for when Lamar came back, and it was just like it was in the division, wasn't the usual, Cleveland's Cleveland, but Cincinnati, with everything that happened with Burrow, wasn't Cincinnati. So
Word. Cincinnati bailed us out.
yeah. So being able to have a couple of those
And
games
Pittsburgh.
early, yeah.
Yeah,
So
Pittsburgh did because they're tanking when we're coming up. You right?
exactly, it's different because Pittsburgh started out so well. So you're kind of meeting at a one's coming down here and one's kind of coming here. So I always like to take the team with the upward projection.
Yeah.
I just there's a lot. I mean, that's those games. It's a lot about will at that point, and making plays. Who's gonna make that one play to kind of differentiate and swing the game? Anytime with these teams, it's all about the turnovers. It's all
Yeah.
about turnovers. Who
Yeah.
forces a big pick? Which running back coughs one up? Like,
Yeah.
it's so much about turnovers today. Is the Lamar, and Lamar's always been pretty solid with that. Especially at this point in his career, he's pretty knowledgeable when to eat it or throw it out. So he doesn't make a ton of mistakes. And
Mhm.
Aaron's same way too. He's been around the block. He knows not to win. It's like, hey, we'll throw this out of bounds and we'll go get another one. So
Yeah.
you're gonna have to force them. And whichever team I think does that is going to win this game. But I think it's going to be Baltimore. I think just the ability to run the football like that. And like I said, man, y'all got to give it to Henry tonight, man. Y'all got to
Me
give it
too. Me
y'all
too.
gotta give
They
it to him.
like, yo, if this man don't touch the ball in the fourth quarter and we lose, I don't want this offensive coordinator.
Shoot, man, it might be worse than that. Like if for some reason
Harbaugh
this,
might lose a job too. You
yeah,
right?
if it comes down to that, that is what I'm scared of. Like, because I
I'm
believe
not.
I'm sorry for cutting you off. I'm sorry,
No,
but
you good. You good. You good. Go ahead.
I believe that it doesn't matter where in the playoffs, you know, they will possibly lose. If they lose anywhere in the playoffs, because the projection for the Steelers, I mean not Steelers, for the Ravens is like it's a Super Bowl of bust. Like it's been time for a lot of people in the media. It's been time for a lot of people in the Ravens fan base. You have Lamar Jackson, a two-time NFL MVP. You know, one of the most dangerous and scariest offensive weapons in the league. That's very dynamic.
Yeah, we should have.
And you have
It's like niggas feel
what
like we should have got one already.
you should, yeah. So
Yeah,
it's like the pressure's on both these
here's
coaches.
the city.
Yeah. So
Nah, you know it, but I'm gonna tell you what though, Alpha. I feel like we got robbed the last time we seen them boys in the AFC Championship because we had a touchdown taken away that would have put us 17-17, mind you, right? And then we shut them out the entire second half. They ain't scored. Their first 17 is the only 17 they got, and that was first half. We shut them out the entire second half. And then every time the man was making some good progress and shit, all of a sudden on like a third and short, there'd be like a real convenient like offsides or some dumb shit that nobody saw. To the point where like me and my nephew was pissed watching this shit. Even the commentators are like, where the fuck's the call? When the commentators start saying, hey, where's that call at? I didn't see that.
That was the year before Derek too, right?
Yup.
Yeah.
Or like the year we got him or some shit like that. Like might have been the same year we got him or the year before.
I think it was
But
the year
like,
before.
yeah, and that's why I was so hyped when we got that motherfucker. I was like, ooh, that's just what we need to get over the hump. Pause. And like that's why I'm like fed up with Harbaugh and the offensive coordinator. I don't want Harbaugh to slide because for some odd reason when you give him the playbook, all of a sudden Derrick Henry gets the ball. But for this offensive coordinator had let a whole fourth quarter go in a pivotal game that could have actually had us in a position where we didn't have to like stake our season on this game.
and
You
that's
see
what
what
makes
I'm
it
saying?
egregious though. That's what makes it egregious.
That's what's so fucking egregious.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, how we got one of the hottest running backs in the league, the hottest actually in the last month, and you didn't let him go in the fourth quarter. Like you fucking played. So like that shit happens today, and it costs us the playoffs. At this point, I can't feel sorry for whoever loses their job. Not like I'm calling for it, but if a motherfucker got fired, I wouldn't give a fuck.
Now I'm gonna
Now,
still
all
say
I'm
this
saying
though.
is if you get rid of the coach, that's how you get rid of the entire staff. But if we want, I have no problem just firing this fucking offensive coordinator and rehiring Jim Caldwell if he's available. Because what the fuck?
You want Caldwell?
Yeah, give us Caldwell. We get a Super Bowl, bro.
I haven't seen Jim Caldwell in a minute.
Probably because that motherfucker's enjoying not being stressed out by the NFL.
So, but now, like, so on the other side of the ball, it seems that this is a lose-lose for Mike Tomlin. Like he's at like the level of festivities or how much people are fed up with him for whatever reason. This is like a Super Bowl of bust type of season for him too.
It's ain't a lose-lose for him though because Tomlin gets picked up ASAP.
Well, in terms
Tomlin
of like,
loses that job, he gets one ASAP, bro. You know how many shit teams out there have horrible coaching?
I'm scared. Like, I do believe he gets a job, but I don't know if the league would treat him as fairly as other people.
Man, listen. Ain't about what the league gonna do.
When I say the league,
It's
meaning like
about PR.
other teams.
It's
I mean
about
other
good
franchises.
PR. See, Belichick wore out his welcome in the league because he rubbed certain people the wrong way. And there was a beef between him and Arthur Kraft. You see what I'm saying? Now, once you start beefing with the owner too, Now all the other owners is like, oh, I can't fuck with you. What if you try to raise up on me like that? You think you bigger than the program? Fuck, nigga, this is my program. See what I'm
Nobody's
saying?
bigger than the
But Bill
program.
But
Belichick have that privilege though.
motherfucking Mike Tomlin, right? Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin just out here doing his job, always say the right shit in front of the camera and always demand the best out of his players. Now, if he lost that locker room, guess what? I bet you another joint hire him. And if they was a bum ass squad, that locker room would be so happy to see this nigga.
I
Let that
agree.
nigga get a job in Las Vegas.
No, I agree. I agree.
Let that nigga get a job in Tampa Bay or something like that. Let that nigga get a job. Fuck, what if we fired a nigga in Baltimore? Damn, if Baltimore couldn't use a Mike Tomlin, because I know Mike Tomlin would at least run the fucking ball with Derrick Henry.
I agree, but the thing is, I don't know if Mike Tomlin have that leverage, the privilege of messing up his opportunity the same way that Bill Belichick or other people that are lesser than that have.
That's
Like,
the thing. That's the thing. I agree with what you're saying, but he already operates like that. He's never really fucked up that opportunity. The opportunity ain't presented itself yet because the family that hired him has not thought about firing him, and they still might not.
well, no, we don't know that because there's
We
still
don't
too
know
much
what
talk.
they're gonna do because people been wanting Mike Tomlin fired for probably like maybe the last 2 to 5 years, nigga.
I
You think
know
this shit
that, but
new?
that's why that a lot of this conversation is coming up. I don't think it's just coming from the media or the fan base. There might literally be some legs to this conversation about getting rid of Mike Tomlin.
No, it's only from the fucking fans in the media. Are you fucking retarded?
Mark, are you guys hiring
We
the Giants?
yeah, we are. No, we are definitely hiring right now,
That's
but
what
they
I'm
need to
saying.
get rid
Fuck
of
nigga.
Joe.
You
They need
think
to get
y'all
rid of
wouldn't
Joe
pick? You
Shane
think
though.
your team
Would
wouldn't
you
pick up
take
Mike
him?
Tomlin?
No, I didn't ask the question that, but no,
Yet?
he asked answering. So, but um, just to answer Ed's question, no, I don't believe that. It depends on who they hire for general managers. If Joe Sheen is still at the helm, hell, no, I don't think they're going to hire Mike Tomlin.
Would you want him though?
Why would you want
Yes,
that
heck
guy to
yeah.
be our GM anyway? That man's trash.
There you go. I'm
Um,
same way too. I'm at the point right now with Mike Tomlin where I kind of want him to stay at least one more year because if shit goes sour on my squad, he's our best option by far. If Mike
See what
Tomlin
I'm
becomes
saying?
available, there's not a lot of other coaches out there that I look at and be like, well, I want him over. There are a couple of young guys coming through the league and stuff like that. Of course, they're always in coordinators, but Mike Tomlin's one of the ones where it's like, I know, he's a grown up. B, he does wonders in locker rooms. And C, he's pretty solid with the X's and O's and getting guys in the right spots and just building a culture. So I want that every day. Like that's
yeah,
That's what
yeah,
I'm saying. He's a
so
builder of men.
yeah. No, like that's
That
never been the
nigga
question of Mike
raised.
Tomlin on
You
this
gotta think,
podcast.
yo, he tried like raised half the Pittsburgh Steelers, big dog.
well, and he's been there for so long. It's just like I don't think any of us. I think a lot of what it is, Mark, sometimes is we can't imagine him being somewhere else until
No,
he
we
actually
can't.
goes to that
No,
place.
I don't want to because no, he doesn't deserve that. I will at times because for me as a Giants fan, Mike Tomlin to me would be another coming of a Tom Coughlin, like stability. Someone that's keeping order, and he's more on the player
Y'all
side,
won
like
a
he's more
Super
of a
Bowl with
player
Coughlin,
coach.
right?
So it'll be like stability once
You,
again
you
as a
brought up
Giants
Tom.
fan.
Did
You
they
brought up
win? Did
Tom
they win
Coughlin.
Super Bowls with Coughlin?
Yeah, but where did Coughlin start? Coughlin
Yeah,
really,
he was an old school coach. He was an old school like
but Coughlin started his real time where he really made a name for himself was in Jacksonville with those Mark Brunell teams. So
Exactly.
sometimes that switch of stuff, like I would love to see Tomlin go somewhere else, short of anybody in the NFC East, and win 2 more Super Bowls. I'd love to see it. He deserves, like, for how wonderful of a coach that man is, he deserves to go to some other place and win 2 more Super Bowls.
And then if the Ravens fucking get rid of Harbaugh and pick up Tomlin, that'd be an ultimate smack in the face. That'd be a hell of a Trump move. Then
dude.
we fuck around and get a Super Bowl with Tomlin. That'd be an ultimate fuck you, Pittsburgh. I'm petty like that.
Yes, definitely
Nobody
for
likes
the
Pittsburgh.
Ravens.
They have Bridges. Great
But
Pittsburgh. They have Bridges. Nobody likes Bridges. They eat their sandwiches, fries, and sandwiches. I mean, they're not
Oh
great
dang,
people.
you're hold on,
You
Alpha,
guys, you
your
got
mic has
Philly's
been going in and
better.
out.
I like the cheesesteaks better in Philly.
You
Yes,
like the cheesesteak? The cheesesteaks
the
is better in
cheesesteak is way
Philly.
better. But I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Pittsburgh has better fishing. Fuck you anyway, Pittsburgh. But you do
But
have better fishing than Philadelphia.
hold on,
Philadelphia, way better
for
cuisine.
Tomlin. I kind of would like to. I also like. Let's stay in that division in the AFC North. Think about what Mike Tomlin can do for the Bengals and even the Browns. Imagine if he goes to the Browns with Shador
I ain't
Sanders.
gonna lie, I wouldn't mind Tomlin coaching Shador because I know that Shador would have a coach he could fucking trust for once.
No way he goes to fucking Cleveland. No, but he can't go to Cleveland. No
He's
way he
not
goes to
going to
Cleveland.
Cleveland though
No
because
fucking
no
way.
one's going to fucking Cleveland. No one wants to go there. They're a shit
Mhm.
organization and they let a fucking
No
cracker try to
fucking
like
way.
sabotage their fucking franchise quarterback. And then they can't even do that right because the nigga's still winning games. Still winning
Cincinnati.
games, still looking good, still making plays, making y'all look dumb as fuck, making everybody look stupid for letting them slide to the fifth round. Like, yeah, oh, yeah. That would be fun as fuck to watch. But I think we got a better chance of snagging him than they do because he's got a
Yeah,
better chance of winning the Super Bowl with
yeah,
us.
yeah. Of course. No, I
Cincinnati.
wouldn't. I wouldn't doubt that. No, like I think that would be a good pairing to have Tomlin with Lamar.
Because Tomlin knows what to do with a good running back.
And
Hmm.
City would love him. But the Cincinnati one, that's not even about the coaching. That's about their franchise quarterback. Just he's going through. He's almost starting to turn into Andrew Luck, which is
Yep.
terrifying. Because I fucking love
Yeah,
Burrow.
I'm sorry, Alpha. Do you think it's because of their ability to protect the quarterback? That's the thing.
They
Tomlin
don't invest in
has a
the
good
offensive
job
line at
with
all. They
protecting his
really don't.
quarterbacks.
No,
They've got
no.
a shit offensive line. They've always been shit, and that's why
They're,
that
they're
man
one of the
can't stay
least
healthy.
spending teams in the league.
But
They
I
don't
Yeah, they
spend.
think
can't
with
get healthy.
Tomlin's
They don't,
input,
and then
though.
they waste. They don't even spend money on like the organizational shit. Like them boys, like they got it rough in Cincinnati. That is like the last place a nigga really want to play for, according to like league reports. They locker room ain't like that. They fucking training staff, trash as hell, suspect as fuck. You see what I'm
But
saying?
I feel like Tomlin and whoever he
Them
gets as
niggas
a
don't
as a
do shit
GM could
about like
probably.
infrastructure, and they know it's a cold ass city. Like since them niggas in Cincinnati is robbing the fuck out the people and the players.
Mm-hmm.
Them
But
fuck niggas out there collecting money, and that's why they ain't gonna win those Super Bowls, and even till they start doing right.
but I could see Cincinnati being a lot like Minnesota with Tomlin being there and whoever could that will that could help with the with the
But
recruiting wise.
they might not want to pay Tomlin what he worth. So Minnesota got a better chance of getting Tomlin than Cincinnati, big dog.
Oh no, I'm
That's
just
what
saying
I'm
no.
saying. Like
Yeah,
that's what
yeah,
I'm
they
saying.
do.
A team
But
like the DMV could get him. We could get him ASAP because the Skins would pay.
yeah,
The
Yeah,
motherfucking
Cincinnati.
the Commanders will pay that money.
yeah, they will. They
Yeah,
definitely
And then
pay.
goddamn and
Shoot,
damn
Kirk
if
Cousins, they
like
paid him a
if
lot of
we
money.
really thought we could get him, niggas might swap out. Niggas might would swap out. There's only one Super Bowl apiece. Fuck it. Cause I know if we let Harbaugh go and fucking they let Tomlin go, I could see that being an easy flip flop. I can see that being an easy flip flop. Like, damn, if the Steelers wouldn't want to go pick up Harbaugh because he's a decorated coach and he's white. So the city has less to complain about now. Baltimore would love having a black head coach. It's a black ass city. And he's a proven head coach that knows what to do with a running back. We'd be
Mm.
all right. And then I got us winning the Super Bowl before the fucking Steelers do. The Steelers ain't gonna win a Super Bowl until they actually like get a young quarterback and let that nigga cook. They should have kept Justin Fields for all the record they got right now.
Mm. Mm.
Shitted on that boy's confidence, sent that nigga to New York just for him to be crying in the goddamn closet and shit. And he
Oh
probably
my
still
god.
crying in the goddamn closet. He cried after they got a win. He probably cried the rest of this season too after they kept getting that belt ass treatment. Them boys was getting beat with the buckle.
Trapped in the closet.
Man,
Come
what trapped in the closet, crying like a motherfucker. He crying in the car and some more shit too. Like
Anytime we can.
Debo just stole his motherfucking chain and punched him in his eye. Yeah, he crying in the car, bro.
Nope. All
Dead
right.
ass. I'm telling you, bro. Like that shit crazy. Like you gotta think how many. Like I understand where you come from, Mark, but Tomlin got leverage like a motherfucker in the sense of it's so many bad teams that need a good coach. He
But
don't
that
lose.
never. But
He
I don't
don't
think that
lose.
ever been a good equation. Like they always like.
That's because you think like a goddamn peon in the sense of that. Like
No, no, no.
you think like a worker and not a goddamn a goddamn entrepreneur in this shit.
No,
You
I
see
no,
what
I
I'm
know,
saying?
I get where you're coming from,
How
but the
many
thing
how
is,
many
the
teams is
NFL is
yo?
still have their reputation of
And it
not giving
don't
certain people chances.
yeah, that's what they got. But like Tomlin is a winner. See, you different. You did. Lovey Smith is different. Lovey Smith had a loud ass mouth too, or whatever, and motherfuckers, he rubs certain motherfuckers the wrong way. Tomlin is a way
No, I'm
more.
gonna beat you or something as a result. Thank you.
Yeah, he a way more
Thank you. I'm saying you make
calculated.
it sound like that. He's
He
supposed
a
to
way
respect
more
you.
calculated
Okay.
motherfucker.
That chocolate in there?
No, I mean, like,
You put chocolate in it? Or was that cinnamon?
so yeah, like,
Was
no,
that cinnamon?
I agree with everything you're saying. Like, these are reasons why he should be able to have like these are reasons that he shouldn't even leave because he's a winner because he's overqualified for the job that he has
That's
already.
what I'm
But we still
saying. You
have
see
a.
where I'm coming
But no,
from?
no,
You see where
I
I'm
know I
coming from,
got what you
Mark?
come from. But I'm saying like if we
You are
could do,
literally
if we.
listing the reason why he has leverage.
But yes, yeah, yes, I agree. He has leverage, but that doesn't seem to be the case to keep his job, especially knowing what he has to work with in terms
First
of
of
like
all,
talent.
First
And
of all, the only reason he's on a hot seat is because you got dumbasses like Stephen A. Smith and them and Bill Cowher talk about it might be time because the fans talking about fire Tomlin.
but then yeah, but it's too many. It's
NFL
too
fans
many
are
of them
fickle.
saying that
Number
though.
one.
Hmm.
Number two, they are allowed to say fire somebody if they think they could do better. But this is what I'm saying. Let them find out if the grass is greener. A lot of teams do that and find out, oh fuck, we might have should have kept who we had. Tomlin is get picked up. They won't be able to get him back if they let him go, dog.
No, I agree that he's going to get picked up, but
And he's gonna make
he may
somebody
not
a
have
better
the
team.
options that he deserves.
Fuck what he deserves,
That's just
nigga.
a little
Like,
bit of
see,
fear.
this is the thing. This is the thing you thinking about cynically, and I see where you coming from now, right? You thinking about racism and shit, right? But I'm thinking trust a
Yeah.
motherfucker's greed. We
Yeah.
already know this is a racist network of good old boys, but at the same time, these good old boys want revenue. You think the Carolina Panthers wouldn't pick up Mike Tomlin in an effort to sell tickets at a
That
higher
would
price?
I do love
Hold on,
that.
hold on, Mark. I'm not done because you got to understand what I'm coming from. You don't understand the concept of greed because you're a very noble spirit. You see what I'm saying?
No,
I
I'm
think
giving
he
you a
knows it. He
compliment.
just
I'm
don't
giving you a
fuck with it.
compliment,
That's
Mark.
all.
I'm
no,
giving you a
no, yeah.
compliment, Mark.
No, I just know I have doubts. I have
All I'm
serious
saying
doubts.
is, doubt what? Doubt what? Do you doubt that these fuck niggas was down there giving away the tickets for like 15 cents a pop in North Carolina just last year? Just last year?
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to
Stop
be.
playing with me, Mark.
No, you don't have. This is the thing. You don't have to be a good franchise to get the to get your fans to still want to pay for things. Like there's
No,
been
Mark,
so
they
many
did
franchise.
not
No, there's been
show
so
up.
many
Mark,
cases. Like think
how
about
do
the
you
Browns. They're still
get
like the
to a
fan base
point
is
where you're
still.
selling tickets for 15 cents if you can't sell the tickets? If you can sell the tickets for more than that, you would, Mark. People
Yeah, but
wasn't
they don't.
coming.
I mean, they
People
got.
was
It's
not
not just the
coming.
ticket sales that's driving the franchises. They have merchandises that's
Mark,
still selling.
Mark,
They still
Mark,
have TV
Mark,
deals and
Mark, Mark,
streaming deals.
Mark, 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 Mark. What is the goal of a business?
Yeah, to make money, but
No,
that
no,
you
no, no,
don't
no,
have.
no. Not just to make money, to make the most amount of money possible.
That's all of capitalism
So,
and corporatism.
so, okay. So once again, since you're supporting my point, let's put our common sense caps on, Mark.
And I know where
Let's
you're.
put our common sense cap on, Mark.
No, but
If I am
you're
selling,
this.
if I own an entire stadium and I have to reduce ticket sales to 15 cents a pop, that means I don't have attendance.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know how true that is, but I mean, I'm going to assume that is true.
Man, man.
But even
Alpha,
then,
am I lying?
Huh?
Alpha, am I lying? Was them niggas not?
I actually kind of tend to agree a little with Mark here because there are other revenue streams. Like you can have a profit because the Redskins were very profitable for a long time, and our organization was total shit. Daniel didn't care about Snyder, the monster he was, didn't care about bums. I mean, each franchise is different though. Some franchises, because like Carolina,
Y'all franchise is way more storied and have a way more loyal franchise base, and y'all franchise has a base in Virginia and North Carolina as well as goddamn like all of Maryland,
into Georgia,
and some into Georgia too.
Yeah,
it's a lot of Redskins fans all over. Yo, they was a big ass squad back then. And still is to this day. The North Carolina Panthers are not as old a franchise, number one. Number two, we can't argue attendance. Never in the entirety of FedEx Field or RFK Stadium have you ever got a ticket for under $10. Why? Because we always be coming. We always pull up. You've never seen an empty stadium on a television screen. I have saw a game on the highlights and shit before this year, the one before and the one before, and that shit was damn near empty.
But what was happening with us though was other teams were pulling up.
But all I'm saying is for these fans, for the tickets to ever get to 15 cents, because I heard that shit on the news.
And okay,
for it to get to that point, that means there was zero attendance. They were trying to drive attendance before they could even try to drive the price up. The team drove attendance this year by actually doing better, right? Yeah. So you think they couldn't drive more attendance with a hiring like Mike Tomlin?
No, they can in terms of attendance, but you don't need attendance in today's climate in esports.
Ain't about what you need, Mark. It's about what you want.
You have like millions upon tens of millions of fans that are not filling up that stadium. Like just like in the music industry, like it was, at one point it was about selling CDs and tapes and whatnot. Now I'm finding other ways of making money off of streaming and
I'm putting in terms you can understand. You just met a little bad joint, right? You might think she your soulmate because she willing to go by your program, right? Your program. But,
winner.
There's a hug incentive involved, right?
Ooh.
Now, let's say there's a hug incentive involved, though, big dog. Whereas, though, you're going to get a base amount of hugs anyway, right? But you could always get more hugs if you were to make a certain chess move, bro. And you guarantee way more hugs off that one play. You ain't finna get them hugs, Mark?
I mean, if I'm like, it depends.
You ain't finna get them hugs, Mark?
It depends. Like
Mark ain't finna get them hugs.
Here's where it falls to.
Man, what?
Here's
she talking about booty rub. She talking about guaranteed booty rubs with the hugs and all that.
Give me your flowers.
You get more hugs with booty rub, Mark. You ain't making that play. Mark hugging like fuck, and he rubbing on that booty. He gonna make that goddamn play because Mark's a smart man. That's why this fuck nigga don't want to say the shit on camera, but he smiled his ass off when I said what I just said. Because you finna get them hugs and have a handful of ass, Mark. You know you is.
My point is standing, but I'm gonna give you credit for that point because I get what you're saying. Like, yes, if I'm not getting a lot of hugs, yes, if I can do something to change up whatever I need to change up
and get more hugs,
to get more, hugs. But here's the problem with that example: it
ain't even about changing up. See, that's the thing. It's not even about changing up. You switched up the analogy.
No, yeah, but here's the thing. No.
Let's go back.
Your analogy.
You was always going to get a base amount of hugs. Because of all the other streams of hugs that you want to, you see what I'm saying?
Listen, but if you can make
one more play,
the Panthers getting a whole lot from so many different avenues. Their stadium hugs may be lacking, but it's like, okay, I'm gonna get hugs at home.
And who? All right, bet. Watch this. Who is their coach? Who's North Carolina's coach?
Who's North Carolina? I don't know North Carolina.
Exactly.
I know. I get no. I get no. Your point. No, your
Exactly.
point is effective. But the thing is, does that slow down Carolina's money? And no, their money is like
It's not about
they
slowing it
are a
down
part of
though.
this
It's about
shield.
making more.
And yeah, they could make a little bit. Yes, they can always make more. And if they can be in Kansas City Chiefs position, yes, of course. I believe that Mike Tomlin could definitely get a job with the Carolina Panthers. But the thing is, the
And the
NFL
Raiders or the
and
Saints.
huh?
I said, and the
He
Raiders or the
should no, he
Saints.
should yes, he should. But the thing is, the Shield
Mike
has
Tomlin in
shown
New Orleans
I
going
don't
crazy. Ooh,
need a lot of
Atlanta.
these personalities in our league
I
for
think
us to
Atlanta will pick
still
him up
grow.
fast.
They're still making way more money today than they were even when Tom Brady was in the league.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so who the fuck cares,
With Joe
Mike?
Montana.
So
Even
who the
more
fuck cares,
with
Mike?
Bill Belichick.
So you think a group of greedy white men is gonna use that to justify not exploiting a black coach for more profit? Shut the fuck up, Mark.
No, they
We
won't,
don't
Ed.
need you.
No, they won't. They
Shut
don't
the
need
fuck
you,
up, Mark.
Ed.
And Angel, you shut the fuck up too. Don't be fucking egging this big head fucker on. You know what I'm
Racism
saying?
is
No.
so in the past, bro. Get over it. It's 2026 now,
Man,
okay?
what you fuck and then these fuck
You
niggas might go and think they can like pay him less too. Man, what?
Yes.
Hey, you know,
That's
it's budget cuts, man. That's all.
yeah.
It's just how things go. It's
Angel,
not.
you
It's nothing
stupid as
personal.
shit.
It's nothing
You
personal
stupid
at
as
all.
shit, by the way. I
inflation.
heard
The
that shit late.
inflation.
Like
Real
look
quick.
look what they've done to Primetime and his son. Like they're willing to like throw away some greats here and
Well,
there.
Brown Time is one of the highest paid coaches in college football. Shut up.
Yeah,
Second
I
of
know, but
all,
the thing
the
is,
door's on the field because you
here's the
can't
thing.
keep him off the field.
Huh?
All right, my bad. I was yelling too much. Look, first of all, Coach Prime is one of the highest paid coaches in college football. What did they do to him? Shut the fuck up. Second of all, even though they tried to sabotage his man's career, you cannot keep away from him what Allah has in store from him. All your motherfucking quarterbacks got hurt. You had no choice but to put the boy in. He won more games than everybody you started in front
I
of him. You
agree.
dumbass bitches.
But we're
What the
saying
fuck did they do to him? What the fuck did they do? You can't
we're
do nothing to
saying
a child of God,
would the
Mark.
owners, would the powers that be, would they be willing to sacrifice quality and money for them just to make sure that they, you keep things in order? No, yes, they've shown that
Fuck, nigga,
plenty
you
of
sound
times.
like polite Jason Whitlock. I want to slap the shit out of you so bad.
I mean, we got one
Oh my
president. Look,
God.
look. We
Oh
had
my
Obama
God.
as a
No,
president,
No,
man.
like
nigga,
Get
this is
over
no.
it,
like
okay?
because at the end
No.
of
They,
I'm
they
not
gave, they gave us
defending
Obama. We got
nothing.
Obama. We're
Nah,
good. We
bro.
don't need to ask for
How
nothing
long you
else.
been waiting to spring that one for like Jason Whitlock?
I've been waiting, and I've been trying not to do that, but you sound like that nigga, and I want to slap you and your ugly ass uncle. And I'm gonna tell you why.
wait, how
I'm
do I
gonna tell
sound
you
like
fucking
Whitlock?
why, Mark.
Because I'm telling the truth about how people
No,
think.
you no, nigga, you telling the truth from one of them goddamn corporate cracker point of views and shit, trying to get a nigga to not understand his worth. Shut your ass
No,
up. I just
Hey,
said, I
the
just
best part
outlined the fact that
was
I
like,
just
yeah, he's
outlined.
worth
Hold on,
everything.
Mark. Hold on, Mark. I'm cooking right now.
Okay.
I just outlined the fact. I just outlined the fact that people make plans and God laughs.
I agree.
You just try to say, look what they
man.
did to Coach Prime and his son.
Yes, they still
Coach Prime, like,
just
and
because they didn't succeed
I'm gonna
doesn't
repeat this
mean that
once
they won't
again, right? I'm gonna
try.
repeat these feats once again,
Mm.
and I'm gonna do them in reverse order. What they do to Shador, nigga? They had to start him anyway.
I know, like, no,
You
you make a
can't
great
fuck
point in
with
that,
one of
but that
God's
doesn't
kids
take
and
away
get
the
away
fact that
with
they
it,
won't try to take.
right? But all
Like
that shit
I
you
don't.
talk about,
Mike
all
Tomlin's
that
going to
shit
get
you
a
talk
job.
about,
He's going to be coaching somewhere. If anything happens, win, lose, or draw. Well,
nigga.
if he wins the Super Bowl, that's a whole different story. But win, lose, or draw in the playoffs, if he performs, if he coaches his butt off and get them past the Ravens and get them far enough where they can win a playoff game or two,
They still
I
not
don't
gonna
see that
fire
ever
him.
happening. But
They
if
gonna
they
keep
do
him.
that, they're still willing to fire this man. I can still hear like no, like they're
And
being
if they fire
adamant.
that man, he gonna have a job like
Yeah, no,
in
no,
a
no.
week.
But the point that I'm making is he's not. You're not going to stop. I don't believe you're going to stop Mike Tomlin from success. But I can still have like a skepticism about
I don't know how
how
the most Christian
what
nigga
they'll
on
try
the
to do to
panel has
him.
a skepticism after I have just laid out an example of how God overrides
I
Ed,
mean,
white
like
people's fuck shit.
it
Let me
make
tell you
well
why.
that's
Let me tell you
that's
why.
if it's
Hold on.
that's
I got it.
you don't
I
know if
got it,
it's in the
Mark. I got
plans
you,
though
Mark.
for God,
Hey, Mark, let me explain it to him. I get it to him in return. Ed, what you don't realize, I said this earlier, but your militant ears are muted to the truth. Okay, so I'm gonna say this one more time. Okay, we had Obama sit down and shut up. Okay, all right. That's the answer. Am I correct, Mark? Is that accurate?
yes,
That's pretty good.
that makes the point.
Okay, so there you go.
Shut up.
So I
I'll
can
That's
sit
your
shut
I'll
up and
sit
answer.
down and
dribble.
shut up.
I just shut up and
That's it.
dribble.
There you go.
Fuck both of
Okay.
y'all. First of all.
Mm.
Second of all, I'm gonna reiterate this to this fuck nigga because like he like to be so extra Christian-y and faithful and shit. And this is the only time I could really dig deep into religion until we get into the bar. Cause when we get in the bar, you know, you can't be going crazy on the religion and shit. Cause I smack the shit out of Drunko. You know what I'm saying? But look, Mark, for you to be so extra Christian-y and you keep highlighting all these evil crackers plans. Like Allah can't override that. Now these evil ass crackers and tried to. We gonna go into detail. We gonna go into detail, Mark. Cause these evil ass crackers then tried everything the fuck they could to try to goddamn sabotage Shador Sanders. The man is on the field and he's the best thing smoking for the Browns since goddamn Baker Mayfield.
Choo choo, choo choo. You hear that? That's the best
You
thing
see what I'm
smoking.
saying? You see what I'm saying? And
That's
now
the
how in the
Shador
fuck?
train.
How in the fuck would some
No,
shit
no,
like that happen? No,
I
no, no,
will
no, no, no,
argue
no,
that
Mark.
Miles
No, no,
Garrett
no,
has
Mark.
Sanders
technically
Station.
for the
Choo
Browns, but
choo.
I do
Best
Did
I
thing
Shador
do
get on the
smoking.
give it to
field
him.
because
Biatch.
everybody else ain't available?
All right, guys. I want to jump into something else. That was great. So I wanted to ask you guys, with just in the theme of what's going on tonight. Um, I of course am showing my solidarity here, and you guys can. We'll give you a little bit of second to think on it while I talk about my experience in it. But I want you to think
Word.
of your favorite do or die games. You know that one. It can be playoffs, it can be regular season. But as a fan, as a just sports fan, whatever, your favorite do or die games. We've all been through them before. You know, Eddie's and of course, when you're in a championship like in football, the Super Bowl is in itself a do or die game. But you got one tonight, Eddie, and I know tonight is gonna be you're gonna be right in front of the TV. Where are you watching at?
Fuck, I don't know. I might actually go to Dolly's for this one.
Yeah, it's an event. You know, you start planning when you're
If
in a do or
not,
die game. You start planning it maybe sometimes the night before, where you're like, man, where am I going to watch tomorrow?
if
I got to
not,
get my outfit ready. This is,
I'm gonna just stay in the house with it because like that'll keep me from like being out too late.
mm-hmm,
Cause I can still just catch that shit. I just smart cast on the TV from all the good phone,
mm-hmm.
kick shit like that. Unless I holler at my own boy Josh, he got the little Roku shit, so you get all the channels and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So like, watch that shit over there and shit. No, who knows? Who cares? I'm seeing that shit.
Exactly. That's all that matters. Now I got mine on today. If you see right here, ladies and gentlemen, NFC East champions, division champions 2015. We're playing Dallas in week
Hey,
17.
that's at 2012.
Did I say 2012? Oh yeah, I can't read. 2012. But RG3 year playing Dallas, last game of the season, winner gets the division. It was one of my favorite nights. We went out to one of our local establishments that no longer exists, Lucky's. And I got in there and the whole table behind me was all Dallas fans. They making fun of me. I had my white John Riggins jersey on. I remember one of them Dallas fans saying, "You got a jersey? You don't even play anymore." Nah, 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 nah. My boy walked in, just showed him his shirt, and said, "Have you ever even been to Dallas?" Simple as that. Because I know damn well none of them niggas have ever been to. They don't even know where Texas is. So that night was one of the special
Word,
ones.
KD put that shit out on map.
Not even close. It's the biggest. It's
I've
one of
been
the biggest
there.
motherfucking states. They're not even hip.
I would like to say that I've been to Texas and I was there when the Giants won the Super Bowl in the year 2012 for the 2011 season. Yeah, Ed, I said it.
But yeah, that was one of the
Mark, I'm
nights.
gonna
That was
slap
one of
you.
the nights. you said, one of my favorite do or die nights. We picked them all. We picked off Dallas. RG3 had a big night. Alfred Morris hit the game-winning touchdown. I swung the bat. The place lost its mind. I jumped on the table. We ended up watching RG3 shatter his knee the next week, but it is what it is. But that's still one of my favorite do or die nights. Dude, let's hear him, man. What's your favorite? Think back to the past. Do or die nights.
Ooh.
I mean, do or die.
Do or die. I know you had a
bunch.
2011. Okay, I ain't gonna lie. That 2011 NFC Championships against the 49ers. Woo! That was a battle. Shoot, with what, Alex Smith in the Niners versus Eli and the Giants in 2011. That was a physical game. Marlon Smith and them boys, they were giving it to us in the fourth quarter. Mario Manningham did some things.
Whoa.
But that was hard. It came down to
who's giving it to us.
Yeah, so yeah, we were like, what would Angel say?
He said gang
Stop all that. Stop all of that. Stop.
Them niggas was getting Bugatti.
You're taking my thunder away. Stop this with this pause.
I'm sorry.
Stop this hating, man. You got a couple of Super Bowls. Stop. Let me have my moment.
You got it.
Talk your shit. Talk your shit, man.
My bad.
Yeah. I was talking about our NFC Championship. That what gave me the biggest heart attack that season. Especially after coming off of beating the Aaron Rodgers and them when they were 15 and 1 and something like that.
Heart attack.
And we beat the crap out of them. But that for my dad will probably tell you a different game that gave him a heart attack. He probably tell you the wide was it the wide right field goal that gave him a heart attack. But me what I experienced was that 2011 NFC Championship, and shoot, man, who was it that who was that returner for the 49ers that squandered the that game? I forgot. It was Cal something. Whenever we fumbled it and we got the ball back, and I just couldn't believe, oh shoot, we got the ball back. So all we gotta do now is just get in range so we can just get that field goal. When we had that, when we got that field goal, and I was in my college.
Talking about Ted Ginn Jr.?
Huh?
Talking about Ted Ginn Jr.? Ted Ginn?
Ted Ginn, sorry, yeah.
Ted Ginn Jr., Ohio State.
Yeah. I think was that him? Yeah.
I think that was the play that might have fucked them all to the NFL right there, buddy.
Yeah. And when we shoot, but the thing is when he tried to catch the ball and just we took it out of his hand like that, I was like, yes. We got it. And then it was still the heartbeat was, I'm in Texas, man. I'm in Texas in our college dorm room, and I was in the room and everybody are we gonna get it? Are we gonna get it? I was like, my heart was beating. And when we got that when we scored that field goal, boy, I ran around that campus saying, yeah, we're going to the Super Bowl. I was like, in Texas, in Terrell, Texas, where Jamie Foxx is from. In Terrell, Texas, where Cowboy Nation, you talk about being around Cowboy fans in Texas, screaming yes, we're going to the Super Bowl, because every year before then, they was going to say, they will always say, yo, we're going to the Super Bowl, we're going to the Super Bowl. When we went,
still say that.
Oh no, this was our year, and we were 9-7, and we did it worse. When we got that win, and we went to the Super Bowl, I had to celebrate, because the next day when we went to chapel and everything like that, I'm like, yes, bow down. This is our moment. Until our moment was the Super Bowl when we won it, and then we got that trophy. This is what winners do. So I'm just letting you know.
Hey, side note. Hey, Angel.
What's up, brother?
Guess who fucking just called? I had to hit her with a "Can I call you later?"
Good job.
Anyway, yeah, nah, we ain't gonna put none of that out there. Sports
Carry
with the
on.
side of beer fans. Just know that real pimping can't be denied. We gonna take a little side.
Salute. Bam.
You know what I'm saying? Cheers, nigga. Hold on. Bam. Me and Angel just hit a good glass. Cheers. You know what I'm saying? Cheers to all the
For the side of
guys.
this drink right
Now
here.
this is one thing I'm gonna get back to letting Mark cook, and I'm gonna let Angels
No,
talk
I'm
about
done
his do
cooking.
or die
I'm done
game.
cooking.
All right, well, Angel gonna talk about his do or die game after I'm done with this short bit of advice for all our male viewers and shit. There's a difference between ghosting and blocking and shit, right? And remember that both of us got choice in the matter now. If a chick ever try to play you like you two on her, fall back.
Hmm.
Fall back. But when she call, answer the phone. But like if you busy, you don't stop doing what you doing. Like I'm legitimately on my drink. We and my brothers trying to get this thing going, right? So I'm gonna talk to her in a little bit when we done. But I'm gonna talk to her when I feel like it. Why? Because you ain't gonna never play Eddie K like he needed. Shit. I don't give a fuck how big my forehead look to me on this goddamn camera screen. I'm handsome than a motherfucker, baby. I'm the sexiest nigga on the planet. And if you don't feel like that, viewer, you losing, nigga. You doing yourself a motherfucking disservice. Cause you got to remember one thing and one thing only, nigga. You the prize. You the prize, nigga. I don't give a fuck what a motherfucker say, cause if you a good dude and you gonna end up taking care of somebody and being a good dude for them and that family you make, you the prize, nigga. You got to bring home the bacon. So you should never be thrown off by what another motherfucker do, especially if you being a good person and they just on fuck shit. Let them go on about their way and their devices and shit like that, because what is for you will not pass you. What passes you is not for you. And nothing is easy except for what Allah makes easy. Priest Church Tabernacle. All right, moving on. My bad.
Mashallah. You know another thing. You know another difference between
Amen.
ghosting and blocking.
Yeah.
The spelling.
Yep. You stupid as shit.
But on a side note,
Andrew, you stupid as fuck. You stupid as fuck. Oh shit.
it's 1979. Nepal versus Guyana.
Hmm.
Two rival stars opposing team. Rafael Domingo and Rafael Rodrigo. So you already know where they from and which one is who based on their names. You already know. And if you don't know, you need to culture yourself.
Hmm.
I
Cricket.
definitely need to
Cricket
culture myself.
series. It was the cricket series of 1979, and Rafael Domingo hit the last little smack, and yeah, it was him versus Rafael Rodrigo,
Hmm.
and he caught it.
Woo. Okay.
Now that was 100% made up. I don't even know who the motherfuckers are. I made
I
all
know
that
it.
shit up.
I know it.
Thought it was funny.
I know
While
he's
y'all
a
was talking,
fucking
I was really
liar.
thinking about these character
Because ain't
names and the whole
nobody from
scenario.
Nepal
And I
got no
said, I'm gonna say
Spanish
this
ass
shit and see if it
names.
sounds convincing. And it worked. So I feel great now. To answer the question honestly, it was when I had seen it was what was it? It was the Broncos game. I don't know why it's standing out so much, but at the time it was the joint when Jason Elon made the field goal 63-yard field goal
Mhm.
joint.
That's
When he made that
amazing.
joint, that's one thing I always remember. Now, of course, I seen a lot more different plays that was better,
But you
that I was
remember
more
that one.
connected to and all. You know what I'm saying? Because when I did fuck around with football, I never tried to do kicking. It was always running back or wide receiver. That's what I always preferred. I ended up finding out I was good at defensive end because I'm fast as shit. So I got good, strong grip. So if I just hold the motherfucker, that's all I gotta
Hmm.
do is hold on to him, and my body weight gonna slow him down. And you motherfucker, come here, I would do
Bitch.
that. And I was, like I said, I'm fast as fuck. So yeah, I
Fast
love
as
the
fuck, boy.
defensive plays more. But that play in particular, though, it seemed like he was just on a different level. He was on like he ascended from Olympus and said, "I am the kicking god," and just pow, kick that motherfucker. I mean, 63-yard field goal. Like, do you know how crazy that looks from like the human eye. You looking at this motherfucker from this man 63 yards away. That's far as fuck. Now somebody else beat that joint recently, like last year, right, or season before, something like that, like recently,
Yeah,
right?
it's Justin Tucker, right?
Yep.
I think that's his name. Yeah, he was
Yeah,
like 70 something,
yeah.
Yep.
Matt Prater
72,
hit
right?
one from
71.
66.
Justin Tucker's a Raven, baby.
Yeah, Justin Tucker. Yeah, he got the record now. But Elam, yeah, he had that.
I know Vinatieri, he did his thing with the Pats. You know what I'm saying? I know he did his thing, but Elam is
And the
always
coach
like
too.
when I would play it was Madden, whatever the year he did that in, whatever the year or the season before, whenever just around that. If you had played the Broncos before that record was broke, and then after he played, Jason Elam was like his shit was like you couldn't miss with that motherfucker. You could do this and just press the buttons and still land that motherfucker like dead center. His shit was all like they hyped him way the fuck up. Like you hear me? Remember the secret player on the old school NBA joints? He'd be like number nine. His name be like number 99. Name be
Oh yeah.
player. You know it's Jordan. He played
Mhm.
for the Bulls.
Yeah.
That's how Elon was. He was just fucking super duper player, man. His stats all the way the fuck up.
That
Accuracy,
rating through the
power.
roof.
His shit was bro. And this is like him default. Like, you know, everybody got like the little default settings and shit. Yeah, he was like that. It was him. Yeah, he was like he was the way Vic was for Madden 04. He was like that. Yeah.
Hey, Vic was on Madden 04.
That's what
Vic
I'm that's
was
you already
nothing
know.
but the
Yeah.
fucking truth, bro.
That's what I'm telling
It
you,
was
bro.
diabolical. You couldn't catch him.
No.
Run around.
That's it.
Nah, you really didn't even have to throw to no fucking body.
Just
If
just
you
do
didn't
this.
feel like it, you just
Do this and then start pressing buttons and shit. Score, Michael Vick.
nah. I would be in that bitch somehow. Making that nigga do real funky shit and just having a fucking ball, dying laughing and shit.
Remember the Barry Sanders joint?
That nigga.
His not the player, the Barry Sanders player when he was actually active and shit.
Mm-hmm.
His player was like his creative, not his creative player, but like his default drum was always good too. Like certain players, they
Barry
had like
like
that
that
extra
though.
little juice on them. You know what I'm saying?
But Barry, look at how Barry played in real life though.
I know. So it fit. It fit.
I played new 2K yesterday because I saw my cousins. We get the 2K wars going. And I played new 2K yesterday, and like my cousin played with Wembanyama, bro.
He wanted
It's
them,
not
huh?
even fair, bro. He did the one
Word.
jump where he just throws the ball back and then catches it and hits a fadeaway, and it's like, bro, like what
Like
am I supposed
half
to do with
courts and
this guy?
shit.
What am I supposed to do with him? Wembanyama's
Fucking crazy.
stupid.
Is he like that in
Stupid
real
in
life?
2K.
Do he play
That
like that in
shit
real
crazy.
life a little bit?
Huh?
Do he play like the way he built?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean,
The
he
nigga
just walks you down
plays.
and then he just turns and dunks on you because he's 7'5".
Yeah, and then like the motherfucker got handled too though, like, and he'll just shoot over you if he doesn't feel like doing shit. He can.
So young. So he's a
He's
younger
all-time.
Garnett. I mean, a younger Durant. My bad.
He played with all-time Spurs. He set a pick and roll with
Yeah.
it was David Robinson set a pick for Wembanyama, and then Wembanyama threw him the lob.
Angel, he's like a bit more than a young Kevin Durant. Like this dude is big. Like he's really
Pause.
big. Like this dude is tall.
Pause.
Shut up.
It's quite
Anyway,
big, huh?
this dude is
He's different. He's big.
he's like a
Nah.
second coming of Kareem, Will.
Nah, he's worse
Kevin.
than that shit.
I mean, he's not
like,
as strong as Will, but as like
if you mix,
he's a long
if
dude.
you mix like Kareem's overall like dominance because of length and skill, Wilt's like dominance off a little bit of strength because like he's getting a little stronger. He has handle like Kevin Durant. But he kind of like he damn near has the jumper of a KD too.
You said something about his length and his skill. What was all that about?
Pause, right?
Yeah.
But like, you're an asshole.
I just
'cause you
elaborate
never
on that,
called it.
sir.
Length and skill.
Hey, I
Length,
did real
skill.
good. I did real good on the comparisons though. Like it wasn't like right on top of each other. Pause. All right. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm fucking
Like
with you. It's
that.
funny. I'm sorry. It's just funny. I had to. I'm
Nah,
sorry.
I know it. But nah, look, here's the wild part. There's a little bit of Kevin Garnett and him and Hakeem around the fucking basket. Cause he got Hakeem-like moves, but the Kevin Garnett and him wants to dunk on you.
That's what's up.
Like at all times. Like, and he actually met with Kevin Garnett and Hakeem Olajuwon. So I see how each of them meeting him has infected and impacted his game.
Good.
Like he is a student of the game, and he can duplicate basically damn near whatever ability he would like. He will never be able to handle the rock like Kyrie Irving. Only few people ever will.
That's true. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But he can handle the rock like KD, and that's scary enough. Because KD, for him to be a 7-footer to be able to do that is scary.
That's what I'm
to people.
saying. That's the
This
first person I
fuck
thought
nigga
about
is
when
a
you
whole
brought him up.
another half a foot taller.
Yeah, he's 7'5", you said?
Yes, this fuck nigga can probably dunk without jumping if he really
he
felt
can.
like it.
Yeah, I don't see why he wouldn't be able to. He just reach up that motherfucker.
Yeah,
and
but the
pow.
nigga
Sometimes
like
he just turns and goes like this.
Like
Yeah.
he's a real life monster.
Yeah, that's what he
That
looked like,
ass.
yo. He looked like one of hey,
He's a real life
fucking
monster.
nigga
Like,
He's
is
the
a
one with the flat
monster.
top. He's the one with the flat top.
yeah, he did just like that by himself.
That
He
ass.
did
He's the
The
one
big
with the
green one.
flat
just give him a
top.
shape up instead, give him a line up and a fade.
Yeah,
Same
you
person.
Look just
line
like the
up with the
green
little
one.
temple
Same
fade.
person, yo.
Yep.
He got the same
Yeah.
ears and everything.
Angel, if you get a chance to go, I'm telling everybody right now, because I've done it twice. I went the last 2 years. If you get a chance to go, you need to go.
Just to
Because
see his
See him in
ass.
to
person.
see him.
This
There's
fucking
not
oddity of a human.
Pause,
This
Andrew
nigga talk
saying
about like he a
fucking
fucking circus.
Ripley's Believe It or Not created
Yeah.
player. You hear me?
exactly.
Like,
They're gonna charge you extra $5 because it's an oddity show. They're gonna be like,
right.
Y'all
You know,
niggas
for the
wild as
weirdos
crazy
and
shit.
shit
shit.
tonight.
Weirdo tax.
Y'all
Weirdo
niggas
tax. You know,
wild
like
as shit. Like, yo, you gotta see this fucking guy in person, bro. It's fucking crazy. Y'all
hey, yo,
niggas
what
are
if he not? Hey,
retarded.
look, what if he not even good? He just tall as shit. We think he good. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
he's
Like,
good.
what if he just real ass?
No,
I'm
no.
joking.
When
I'm
you
joking.
see
Like, I'm
his
joking.
game,
But
when
like,
you
what
see
if?
him,
Nah, bro.
when
Like,
you
Nah,
see
he's
him,
nice.
Judah,
I'm being facetious, but look,
that
I
ass.
wonder how
Like,
much of his skill could be attributed to his height and his, and his like, you know what I'm saying? His
this is the fucked
That is
up
a
part
legit
about
question
it.
though. If
This
he
is the
was
fucked up part
6'6", would he be in the league?
would he be
Yes.
as impactful? Would he be as impactful let
Yes.
alone?
With his skill set alone, at 6'6", he'd be in the league.
You think so?
I
Yes.
mean, shoot, he'll probably
Yes.
be like, he'll just probably be like, I don't want to say it like that. I want to say he's kind of reminding me of a look like he'll probably move a little bit like maybe a SGA. Like
Yeah, a little. She's very smooth.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like he
but
has a
at
real
6'6",
skill set. Like
at 6'6", he'd probably be a lot more like proportionate too. You gotta understand. This is the thing that fucks my head up about Wembanyama. I was going to get the Angel. The height thing is the thing that fucks with people because most people that height
can't move like
cannot do the things he can do.
Mhm.
It's like their
You
gait
see
is
what I'm
different,
saying?
right?
Like, yeah, it's not. That's how you attribute the skill to the height. He has skill despite height.
So his skill is matched up with his height. You don't. It's not like he's
No. His
compensating.
skill is sub. His skill is.
Is it separate? Is it separate or is it included?
He
In your
has.
opinion?
He has a. What's the word?
He-
A surplus of skill for his height.
So is
Is
his
what
height?
I'm
What
saying.
I'm saying though, is his height a part of his skill set, a part of his game? Is my question.
No,
Not
the
really.
thing
That's
is,
the funny
the thing
thing.
is
Not
basically
really.
it's like
I
icing
mean, by
on the cake.
default, listen. By default, it is right. By default, yeah.
By
But I'm talking
default,
about
it is because
No,
it's
like
icing on the cake.
Angel,
like
this guy
exploit
can
the fuck out
play.
of it?
Like
Though?
he
Like is
can,
this
like
like
he
his
can
main
dribble.
thing?
No, but Angel,
Yeah,
he
no,
can
it's
like
not his
dribble
main
and
thing.
move
It's the icing
over
on the
people.
cake.
side of
Okay,
like he
okay.
could move like that in the 3-point area. Like
Yeah, he got
Yeah,
his
listen
skill. He
to
first
just
part.
happened to
year,
be tall as
he
shit,
like
huh?
he was trying to shoot a lot of threes and shooting outside the paint. Like this dude can move however he wants for a guy his length. Like Kareem had the luxury back in the day to just use his length to his advantage. No, he doesn't have to as a tall guy, but he still performs as if he's like Kyrie or Allen Iverson and them guys. Like he still tries to like move like that. Like that's how crazy.
He dribbles damn near like tall Jamal Crawford.
You brought up some of those guys too, though. Like the concert, like with Kareem, these guys move well, despite
Right.
their height. And
Right.
the other one is Anthony Davis, because Anthony Davis is a great example because he was a guard. I think he was about 6'3", 6'4", up
Yeah.
until about juniorish year, and he grew like 7 inches. So he kept his guard set, but now he's just like ridiculously tall, and that's what made Anthony Davis so difficult. It still makes him the wonderful, great player that he is.
Because
that
he can do a lot of shit.
he has this guard set where he can, he can handle the ball and he can bring it up and he can dribble and he's real
And he
skilled
could
at that,
pull
but
up.
he's tall. Yeah, and that's the same thing with Wemby, where
And then him being Yeah, my bad. Go ahead.
Well, it's just like it's the same thing also that Durant had too. You know, there's a couple of guys like that where Durant, what helps him is you can't bother his shot anymore because he's so tall. And it's the same thing with Wemby. When Wemby pulls up, you can barely get a hand to his face. It's just like he's doing shooting practice, you know. And when you watch most NBA players in shooting practice, they rarely miss. They don't miss shots. If you ever go to an NBA, one of the cool things I ever want our fans to do, don't go to an NBA game at the start. Go to it when they're warming up, because you're going to see something very interesting. You're going to see a bunch of guys who are just putting up shots. All of them are going in. Nobody's missing. That's what the level they're at. When they miss shots, it's because of what the defense is doing. Guys bothering them being a little bit off. So when you can't bother a guy like Wembanyama, it gets to a point where it's like, what the fuck do you do with this dude?
Motherfucker gets dangerous, and this the other part. Whereas though now I thought about it a little further. The part of his skill set that comes with him being tall comes on the defensive side. Because the man could stand on one side of the paint and still block a shot or disrupt a shot. That's how long his fucking arms are. They cross the lane.
Yeah, it reminded me of KD whenever he was with the Warriors.
He covers so much space so fast because of his length. Pause. You see what I'm saying? And he knows how to use said length most effectively. Pause.
All about using that length.
I'm trying to let y'all slide, man. Pause. But,
Pause.
All right, let me get in there. Pause.
What?
Y'all motherfuckers are retarded.
Yeah, my cousin, he blocked all my shots last night.
Yo, let me get. Hey, wait a minute. Yeah, hold on.
Let me get in there, Pause. Y'all
get in there.
Shit.
Nah,
Mark over there just shaking his fucking head.
Hey,
Yo, but yeah, that's like the craziest part though. Like, bro knows how to actually play defense. Like, he knows how to play. He knows every skill of the game, and then knows how to do it.
That's what's up.
And he's that fucking tall. So it's like if you
height is the icing on the cake.
Yeah, like
not the main ingredient.
Damn near, yeah. Like, you see what I'm saying? But if you could make an apex predator for the NBA,
it'd be that motherfucker.
Pretty much.
Because he tall and skilled.
We all made. That's the guy we all
like a lot of niggas made a creative player like that.
Everybody.
It's gonna be the future in like 40, 50 years. Be nothing but them motherfuckers. He's gonna be the standard. Watch. You know what I'm saying? Watch. Mark my word. If we still alive, okay, if we still alive as humans, right? This planet still can host basketball, right? Motherfucker's gonna be him. He gonna be this. Cause look, think about it back in the day, right? How many first of all, how many tall motherfuckers existed that had good athletic ability? It wasn't that many. When shit first started off, it wasn't that many. People started popping up out of nowhere. That's why Bill Russell had like 1,000 rings, because like he was the only good one at the time. It wasn't enough of them around. So he was just beasting shit. Because he was like, you know what I'm saying, 1 in a million. A million ain't happened yet. Now we like at 3 or 4 million occurred now. You know what I mean?
Came along.
They had some
too. You see what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, it started happening, but it was like, okay, we needed time. Like, if we would have somehow, some way, speed up the progress of the NBA, like all of, from where it is to where it's going to be, and then like just hurry to get to a certain point, there'll be a certain point when the average motherfucker is like 7'7" instead of like 6, instead of 6'4", 6'5", it's gonna be 7.
I fuck your head up, Angel. The average height of the NBA grew and they started letting niggas in. Fuck is you saying?
Oh well, I mean, I'm not disputing that, but what I'm saying is that's going to increase
level of
too,
athleticism and the average skill set grew once they let niggas in the NBA.
Everything changed. The whole value of it went up and everything.
That's why Bill was so dominant, because he ushered in.
He was also really good too, though.
Because everybody else like, okay, we gotta at least get one tall nigga.
But Bill could have been Bill in any era, in my opinion, though, bro. He just happened to be in that era, so people. You know what I'm saying?
You put Bill in the '90s, that nigga's Dennis Rodman without all the gay shit.
Yeah. It didn't, he instead of 11, he might get more. Honestly, he might get more rings. The way he played,
depending on who you put him with. Yeah,
he's good in this era too because of his ability to throw the ball. He's a better passer than a lot of people remember.
You know what I'm saying? He's
that nigga's a hellified out left passer.
IQ was amazing.
Like Draymond a bit.
Come on, bro. IQ was amazing. He could have got. I think Slim. He could have got many rings as he wanted. Now, Come on,
Mhm.
son. What?
Because
That's
he
not even.
played
So that's why I
defense
can't. That's why I
tenaciously
can't
as
say, oh, he
well.
only got it because of this. He was like,
Tenacious.
nah, ain't because of nothing other than
Tenaciously,
he
he
was good as
affected that
shit.
side of the ball like crazy. Like
Yeah, he was good as
defensive,
shit. That's why he got it. Like if he was in any era, he would have been a dominant force, a name, a legend, a Hall of Fame. He would have been in any. You feel me? That's my
who else
opinion.
you think
But
is like
you
that?
know,
Who else you think
huh?
is like that?
Say it again.
Who else do you think is like that?
Oh, one
That
in a
would have
million
just been
type. Okay, so Will obviously is another one.
Chris Paul.
Um,
Chris Paul
Yep.
could play in any
oh, you talking
era.
about like more modern, like.
Anybody. Think about it. Because Chris Paul can play in any era.
Chris Paul
Westbrook
could
can
I
play
play
in
in
got a,
any
I
any
got a
era.
era.
list. I got a list.
Westbrook can play in any era. Oscar Robertson
I
can
got a
play in
list,
any
bro.
era.
Yeah,
Yep.
Mike can play in any era.
Yep.
yeah.
Scotty can
Rodman,
play
I
in
think
any
Rodman
era.
can play. I actually play like him. That's how I play
Rodman
basketball
can
like
play in
Dennis
any
Rodman.
era.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Rodman would probably average more points in this era.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
Because
forget,
there'd
don't
be a
forget
Cause
lot
Dr.
more
fouls, cause
like
them
J.
there'd be
foul
a lot
shots.
more
Don't forget
plays for
Dr.
him to
J.
streak. Kenyon Martin could play in any era.
Yeah.
Dr. J too though. Give credit to what Mark said. I
Dr. J
definitely
could
fuck with
play in
that.
any fucking era.
Can you said then you saying Kenyon
Any of
Martin
the
too?
guys who could just get buckets. Because that translates like
Ain't no
Oh,
bullshit. Even
Curry
though it's
going to
funny to
smash
bring both their
everybody.
names up together,
Curry.
I think not only could Kenyon Martin play in any era, Draymond big head ass could play in any era
yeah,
too.
Draymond would be fine in
Nah,
like the
Curry
60s.
could too. And let's
Curry
I
not
can
mean,
play in
forget
any era too
Curry
though.
and
if,
James and
if
LeBron
anything,
James
Draymond could
too.
I'm
do that
not
because
sure about Curry. Not necessarily his shooting ability, is it was health. To me, that's the thing with Curry is his health that
We
I was.
talking about prime, dog. We talking about prime. When the
you
last time the
saying
man been hurt like that?
but you're saying he would have gotten more
Wasn't
battered
he
in
hurt
the
like
in the
that last
80s.
year? But didn't
No,
he
he
miss some
wasn't
games?
that hurt like until
He got
last
roughed
year.
up
He
from he
old
definitely
now
got
though.
roughed
He
up
get to
more.
be a little sore, motherfucker. Until after his first 2-3 years, yeah, he was injury prone in first like 2-3 years.
He
But when
figured
that
it
man
out.
started getting on the road and he started doing them ankle exercises and shit, he had maintained pretty good health,
Yeah, but it's those
especially during
more
the
physical
dynasty run.
errors. I'm not
He
sure.
was
Those
healthy the
weight,
whole
I'm talking about
dynasty
those
run.
physical errors. That's the only thing, like with his
I
health.
mean, but see, that's what I'm saying. That's why I say
That's
Isaiah
it.
Thomas could play in the air.
He would have
But
adapted
he
though.
would
He would
end
have
up playing
adapted
like
to whatever
Isaiah
was
Thomas.
going on, I think. You know.
Larry, yeah.
If he
Well,
would have
Larry,
picked up some muscle, maybe,
He
and
picked up, that's what I'm saying. Steph put on muscle, number one. Number two, with handles like that, he dribbled like Isaiah Thomas, but now he's taller and can shoot from anywhere. He
like
could play in any era he fucking wanted.
That's what I'm
there's
saying,
been
bro. He
plenty
would
of
have been a
I feel
sharp
like there's been
shooter
Mikhail
for
could
no
plenty
play in
matter
of
any
what.
era
different other
too.
players
He would have
that
been better. He would have been
Huh?
better actually in the
that
past. He'd have been better in the
Alpha, who you
past, I
their
think he
think.
careers
play?
were
But
short because of injury.
Mikhail would have been better. Mikhail can play in an era, but he would have been better in this era because nobody does what he does anymore.
Who
The
was
up
There's
and
that?
certain
under, he
guys who
was
are post
fucking people
players
up.
that those skill
Hey,
post players, like they essentially just turn into Jokic. That's what makes
hey,
Jokic
hey,
so
who was that
dominant.
you talking about?
Kevin
Kevin
McHale
McHale.
Oh, okay.
had more post moves than you can. I mean, the dude was unbelievable in the post.
Yeah,
Nobody
that
does
nigga
that
was
anymore.
crazy. That
But
nigga, he had crazy work for his shit, dog. His up and under,
mm,
like, that is like the white dude cheat code of basketball. Like, no
yeah,
bullshit. Like, I will hit niggas with an up and under now in my older age. Like, I don't care
mhm,
no more. But it's
mm,
like when you pivot, but you show the ball,
mm.
come right over.
Someone who
So
loves
it's
to
just
block
almost
shots, we
like a
go for it all
boxing
the
move
time.
and shit. You see what I'm saying?
I'm
When you
listening.
like
I'm
hit him
taking
with the
note.
parry
I'm
joint.
definitely taking note. Yeah.
Up
Yeah.
and under
Because
is
see, I'm
killer.
teaching this nigga basketball now because now this nigga gonna master the up and under because he got
I'm about to start crushing niggas. Hey,
hey yo, because you show the ball, whoop, whoop, or you can
What
show
about
the
AI?
ball, hit him with a spin move.
What
my
about
Like,
layups was
AI?
pretty nice though. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's like my only, you know.
hell yeah.
Like I said,
I
Dennis
like
Rodman,
doing that
bro.
shit. I
You want
like
to see
doing
how I
the up
play?
and
Look at
under
Dennis
on some
Rodman
old
highlights.
nigga
That's how I
shit.
play, huh?
If you can hit him up like this and just dribble the ball to the side and step and
I'm sure I could. I got to practice at it though. I just
just
don't want
throw
to get
that
caught for
bitch up
traveling.
real
That's
easy,
all.
like on some simple like footwork shit.
Like a little
Cause you just
feint, a little feint
up.
with it.
Mhm. That's all it is. Boom.
Now I'm talking about now you just taking a little old nigga step and boop. You ain't even fainting. You just whoop. And then like
Mhm.
I dribble with it so it's even funnier, like boop.
Can you do
Like
that?
on some
It's
little
not like up and
casual
down or
shit.
something like that. Ain't it like a call, like a
Yeah,
travel or
nah,
up and down or
I've
something?
seen an old dude do it before. That's how I learned it.
You talking about
Oh,
on the catch though? You doing it off the catch, right?
Yeah, dude, yeah,
oh, of the catch.
old
Okay, I'm
man
thinking you
caught it
talking
off the
about
catch.
dribbling.
He got his little position, caught it off the catch. Woo.
Oh, that's different. Yeah, I thought you talking about like off the, off the regular.
Nah, not off the dribble.
Oh, okay.
Off the dribble, you can't do that because you gonna stop movement if
That's
once you get to
traveling.
the
Yeah,
post.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Nah, but when you off the dribble though, if you go to that side, you just drive to that one side hard and you spin to the left,
Yeah, you
bro.
can do that.
You
Yeah. That's
spin to
why I
the
said
left and
feint.
hook his ass.
That's why I
You know
said
what I'm
feint. Cause I'm
saying?
thinking
Push his
like,
ass the other way. Fuck that. I'm hooking shit now. You spin it, hook, push that nigga out the way, and then you right there at
nah,
the
but so
basket by
look,
yourself.
the movie you was talking about earlier, you can still do that. You just can't bring the ball up with you with both hands. You just gotta fake it like some and one shit. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah. Oh, that's how you do that. When you
Yeah,
go up, you
and then go to
stop.
the
When you
side. You
go
know
up,
what I'm saying?
when
You
you
fake
go
up
up,
and then go to the side, or like put the hand you're
like,
not about to hit the
but
ball
when you
with. You go,
stopping, you
you do
dribbling
this
with
with
this
like that.
hand, right?
Yeah,
But
do
you
that, and then go
faking
to the
going
ball
up with
to
this
your
hand like
side.
you was going to shoot, like like when
Yeah,
you triple
I
threat.
just said that. Yeah, I just yeah, I just
Okay,
said
my
that.
bad.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
bad. I thought you.
Yeah, I
Ah,
was
see.
saying that with the other hand you're not going up with, there you go catch the ball to your well, to my left, right? I'm going to my left, right? So my left hand is gonna be like ready for the ball, pause. But I'm gonna fake with my right hand like you about to go up to fake you. It's a feint, you know, ha. You know what I'm saying? And then bow, you know.
Thank.
This nigga stupid. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's what I was saying.
So my left hand is gonna be ready for the ball. Why
Basketball.
not both hands? Why not both hands, man? It's stupid as shit.
Got to try to
Yeah,
make
I'm
that
so
catch.
terrible.
Oh my goodness. Well, I
Pause,
think
man.
we're heading to the end of the road here, gentlemen. Once again, Eddie K, the effing dude, man. Good luck tonight, bro. Good luck tonight, man. You
Appreciate
got
it.
anything left to
Appreciate
say
it.
for this game tonight, Eddie?
Gentlemen, failure is not an option. We must win. You must represent us because we know you can do this. And if the coach don't want to hand it to Derrick Henry, call an audible, Lamar.
Hmm.
Lamar, call the fuck out them audibles and let that motherfucker punish them. Let Derrick Henry loose, y'all. That's all I'm gonna say. Let Derrick pause. That's a bit of a pause, but yes, unleash the
Loose.
Derrick Henry.
Let him loose. Let him
Yeah, I got
loose.
Let
one
him
thing to
loose,
say before we
y'all.
get off. I wanted to give some updates on boxing. Ain't gonna take long. I'm a speed
Rock and
run this
roll.
shit.
Oh
All
yeah, do
right.
that shit, Angel.
So yesterday we had a lot of fights, about 13 of them joints, and I'm gonna start from the top, give you all the details in a nutshell. Here you go. First fight prelim, Ellie Soto. She wins first round TKO. Second round TKO against Liliana Martinez. The next fight, Caleb
Let's go.
Tirado. He also wins in second round, fighting Justin Hill. Wins by TKO. Uh, the next fight, Alexis Chaparro, he wins unanimous decision against Augusto Leal. Next
Word.
fight, Yandiel Lozano, he also wins another decision unanimously against Joniel Ramos. Then you have another decision unanimous. Abner Figueroa, he wins over Edwin Rodriguez. I actually saw that fight too. That was pretty good. Unanimous decision for the next fight was from Chris Echevarria versus Gabriel Bernardi. He wins once again unanimous decision. The next fight, knockout. Henry Lebron. He wins when he fights Juan Tapia in the second round. No, excuse me, seventh round, 249. The next fight, majority
Okay.
decision in favor of John Paul Rivera versus Alfredo Cruz. The next fight, unanimous decision. Gonzalez versus Rivera. 12 round win unanimously. That was a pretty good fight. I saw a little bit of that one. All right, now we're going on to the ladies. A 6 round joint, Crystal Rosado. She wins unanimous decision against Tanya Walters. The next one was an 8 round unanimous decision. Oh, and let me go. Let me tell you too. This one was a 3 minute rounder. Okay, normally the women's are 2 minute rounders. That one was a 3 minute rounder. This fight right
Okay.
here is a 2 minute rounder right here. Alexis Moniz versus Ebony Bridges.
Why did they make that one 3 rounds or 3 minutes?
Say it one more time.
Some
Why did
chicks
they make that
starting to
one
ask
three
for that.
minutes?
They just started doing that. Just started like
Some
I
chicks
think
is
about a
with
month
that
ago.
shit.
About a month ago, if I remember correctly.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Then we got the
Alicia
co-main.
Baumgartner just did that the other
Yeah,
day, didn't
exactly.
she?
Yeah, I think she was in the first fight ever, but that was like a thing.
Oh,
Then we
that's
got
fire.
the preliminary. You know what I'm saying? Well, co-main. Let me say those are all the prelims. This the co-main. Stephanie Hahn versus Holly Holm. don't know if y'all remember, but Holly Holmes from the UFC. She was a
Yep.
boxer and kickboxing champion, one of the most decorated double athletes of all time. She lost. It went to the points because it was a cut. They kind of like a little, a headbutt action. It was their stances, in my opinion. Holly Holm had more of like of a straight up stance because of her MMA training, I'm guessing. And Stephanie Hahn, she goes in, she leans forward. So when she leans, Holly Holm, if she would have leaned, if they were both people that lean, they would have avoided each other. But because one is stationary, one is moving, boom, you know the rest, physics.
Yep.
And then last but not least, unanimous decision. Amanda Serrano versus Reina Tellez. She is an American, and excuse me, she's an American fighter. Serrano, Puerto Rican fighter, both represented. I think they both Puerto Rican, American to be exact. But yeah, it was 10 3-rounder, 10 rounds, 3 minutes a round, unanimous decision. But the thing is, Tellez, she had like a short notice, so it wasn't like a full camp for her. She came through. You know what I'm saying? She kicked a little butt. She didn't come up, you know what I'm saying, with the win like she planned on it. But hey, look, she gained a lot of respect, not only from her opponent, which is the champ, a Hall of Famer. Okay, not only her, but all the fans alike. So look out for her in the future, man. She's definitely one of the up and coming.
What's her
But
name?
Reina Tellez is Reina Reina, and then Tellez is Tellez.
Is she cute?
She got 2 eyes. She got a nose. I think she got a mouth up under that. There's probably some teeth in there. You can look though. You can Google her and you can tell me what you think. But that was for the.
Oh, married ass nigga. Your wife
That
ain't
was
right beside you.
Ring Magazine WBA World
That's
and
that's
WBO
my
World
wife got a
Female
gun on me
Featherweight
answer.
title. Title fight too. So that was a belt involved. Somebody got their belt snatched. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
So yeah.
Somebody
Well,
got a belt to ass and
they was
lost the
fighting
belt.
for the belt, and one of them, left home with it, the other one didn't. So there's
Mhm.
that. But yeah, man, that's all I got to say. It was, good weekend for women's boxing. It's very, overlooked in some cases, depending on who you asking. But for the
Word.
most part, I see it getting a nice rise, and everything is, going in the direction it's supposed to.
It's great to hear.
Shit.
As a proponent of women's sports, man, I'm all for it, man. We need to see more growth in all those sectors, man.
Oh yeah, by the way, since we talking about women's sports before we close, just want to shout out the WNBA and Asia Wilson,
Okay.
because Asia Wilson is the only person in sports history to have hit a game winner in a championship game over a married couple. Shouts out to Asia fucking Wilson.
Hey,
Yeah,
I
Shouts
seen
out to the
that picture
WNBA and women's
posterized.
sports.
Posterized.
Because
I'm talking. They
without
both
women's
jumping.
sports on the WNBA, a
Bro, they
moment
both
like
jumping in
that
the air
would
trying to
never
catch. You
happen.
hear me? They both in the air trying to block her. She just,
They both was in the air trying to block her, and
just
she was
like,
like,
bow. Get
and
out of here.
then and
Bitch, get
then
off me.
and then the ultimate troll, and this the fucked up part. Like, oh, I hope we don't get canceled for this, but let's just state the obvious. I think the funniest part about this moment is that a fine ass straight woman. Shouts out to her and Bam, cause they finna have some twins. Good job, Bam.
Fine, straight
Good
woman is a
job.
good
Good damn
basketball
job,
player.
Bam.
And that's all you can say about
Congratulations,
it, Ed. Don't get us
Asia and
canceled.
Bam. But
Don't
yeah,
get
if
us
you're
canceled,
unfortunate
Ed.
side
All
of
you
being,
gotta say is
cheers
she
to
had a good
Bam out of
shot. That's it.
bio.
She's great.
Cheers to Bam
She's
out of
great.
bio for doing what he's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? And he married a troll. Why? Because this straight fine ass black woman hit this jumper on this married lesbian couple. And what was the celebration? She like
Women empowerment. That's what it was
stuck
all
her
about.
tongue
Women
out at
empowerment
these
and unity.
bitches.
And everybody in solidarity that women are equal to men. And we love everybody.
Bruh, nah,
Amen.
yo, all I'm saying is I don't know if the NBA will ever produce a moment like this where there's an openly gay married couple getting a jumper hit on them, and then a guy hit the jumper for the game winning championship and be like, oh, blah, blah, blah. You see what I'm saying? I don't think that's ever gonna happen, yo.
Well,
Pause
I
for
hope
even
not.
doing that.
I don't
You
think
see what
anybody needs to
I'm
do that.
saying? Yo, you feel what I'm
You
coming from?
never
I don't
know.
think
You
that's
never
ever
know.
gonna
This is a
happen.
beautiful, beautiful world. We never know where it's gonna lead.
All I'm saying is,
He's
all I'm saying is, all I'm
he's
saying is for Asia Wilson to have a presence of mind after hitting this jump and go, "Ah," it's like she prepared for that shit. She's like, yo, I'm gonna do that if one of these bitches tries to, or it's both of these bitches. Let's go.
not missing that.
Hey, boy, gentlemen, it was nice
Like,
doing this
yeah, you
podcast
wish
with
you could sit on
y'all.
my
You know,
tongue.
this be
Bitches,
our
like,
last
oh my
one. You
God.
know,
Oh
it was
my
fun.
God.
You know what
What
I'm
if
saying?
she was talking shit like this championship young
It was a
bitch? You
great
can't
run.
say
It was real.
shit.
It was fun. It
You
was real
can't do
fun. I
this
see it tuning in
championship
now.
run,
So
bitch.
thanks,
Wonderful.
man.
Oh,
We'll
I
start
would
another
be
one up. Don't worry. We'll
crying
start another one up
laughing.
when we get this one canceled. That's all.
Yeah, we'll just change the name.
It was, you know, with a side of 2 beers now. We need more beer. You know, like
Instead of 2 beers. They'll
And
never
some
catch
Hennessy.
on, Angel. They'll
All
never
right.
catch on.
Before we go,
I'm about to say, yeah, women don't watch sports enough to give a fuck about that shit anyway. They can suck our dick.
oh dang, all right.
Fucking
All right.
bitches.
I'm
I
not
wish you
touching
would. I
that.
wish you
Pause. I'm not
feminine
touching that.
bitches
No,
would
no,
talk
no.
shit. Wish
Let's
the
let,
fuck
let
you
me
would talk
hey,
shit.
let me
Watch the
get out of here
fucking
before you say
game.
something. Come on, man.
What? My bad. What?
Oh, like I don't want to listen. Or you
All I'm saying, hold up. All I'm saying is,
Come on, man.
all I'm saying is, you let a bunch of racist white men bring more money to the WNBA and all your feminist, multicultural asses because these bitches is losing money. Okay? These bitches is losing money. No, Mark. Don't say shit, Mark. I'm not done. Nah, these bitches is losing
I
money.
want to talk like I just want to listen.
Nah, bruh. Cause
Let me
like
make my
these
exit.
motherfuckers,
Let me
like,
make
yo,
my exit.
yeah, yes, we should. Like, they talking about pay us what you owe us. Technically, you in debt because teams is losing money on y'all. Now, why is that? Because all these women out here who be wanting to talk about equal rights don't have an attention span long enough to sit through an entire WNBA game. And if you did, you show up.
See, you want to make a mess before I get out of here. Okay. Anywho.
What?
Take us home, Mark.
Where the fuck I lie? All I'm saying, where the fuck I lie? Where the fuck I lie?
Take us home, Mark.
No,
Please,
listen.
please, Mark, save us.
No, listen, everyone, you know, listen, be home safe, get home safe. Please don't take whatever Ed said, to heart too much. And also, I want to
Take
shout
it to the
out
face.
Angel
Yeah,
to
take it
your
to the
past
face,
future
bitch. Take it to
podcast.
the heart, take it
We
to
ain't
the
forget
face.
Angel. You ain't getting off the hook. We need you and Joe to get back there, man. We need y'all.
I don't
Please
apologize to nobody for shit.
listen.
I'm gonna
We need
laugh
you back there.
though.
Get
I'm gonna
back to
laugh my
that
ass off
podcast.
though.
We need you. Past, future. That's all I
Podcast,
gotta say.
past, future. Don't ban us too. We'll make another one. I promise.
All I'm saying is, ladies, if you mad at what I said, then just go support the WNBA. Be mad at me all you like, but actually go support the WNBA because them women have a lot of skill and they deserve your support.
You better stop for the spirit of Cleo come and visit you.
Spirit of who?
Cleo from Set It Off.
Is she cute?
Cleo from Set It Off.
Man, listen, man, I fucking lesbian with a fucking cornrows. Queen Latifah could get it. You got me fucked
I
up.
thought,
Queen
I thought you were
Latifah
talking
got
about
big
Miss
ass
Cleo.
titties.
Alpha, take
It's
us out of
on
here.
in
Queen Latifah
charge.
titties are so big,
Kick
they
us
had
out
to
of here,
wrap them
please,
hoes
Alpha.
down for
I thought you
that
were talking about
Keep
Miss
goddamn
going.
Cleo,
movie.
Angel. I thought Miss
It's
Cleo.
the
What she got?
spirit. The
That's why I
spirit
was like, and then you
is
talking
her
about
spirit. The
Miss Cleo?
spirit of
How the
Cleo,
fuck
not
the
Miss
shit out Miss
Cleo,
Cleo
not
old
Miss
Jamaican
Cleo.
ass? You
Nah,
got me
nah.
fucked up. I
Cleo
ain't
Well,
from
you
scared of
Set It
no
know y'all
ghost.
Off.
about the
Nigga,
NBA
I'm
games.
like nasty ass Ghostbusters. I
You
ain't
can come to
scared of
the
no ghost.
WNBA
Bitch, I get
game.
fucked.
Call me
All
now for
right.
your free reading.
Well, fuck the shit out
Thank
that
you.
ghost pussy. I ain't scared of no ghost,
Thank
nigga.
you
Fuck you
so
talking
much
about?
for joining us on another episode of Sports with a Side of Beer. Once again, Mark, America's teddy bear. We love you, buddy. Angel, thanks for coming out today, bro. We appreciate you.
Always,
Eddie and K,
always.
the effing dude. Much love. Much love to everybody. Patty's Pup, all other. Well, I guess our one sponsor. I don't know. But all everybody supporting this podcast, we love you. We appreciate you. Hit the like. Sure, why not? Smash it. I don't care. None of us care. Yeah, if you have some comments for us, write them on $100 bill and send it to us.
Please, preferably.
Yes,
Word.
we'll definitely read those.
I'll read the fuck out of all of them.
Read them, yeah,
And
send all the
I'll make
comments
sure
you
that you
like.
make sure you send enough for all my friends to read too, because we all equal
And we
opportunity.
trolling too, bitch. I'm a whole internet troll. Watch what you say in them bitches too, cause I'm gonna come after you and I'm gonna fuck with you because
But
I
the
do
NBA,
this
holla at
trolling
us.
shit.
We're gonna go to some games.
I'm
this
not
year.
going to do that. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm not going to troll you. I'm not going to respond to shit. I'm gonna be mad about it and train and think about you. I'm not going to troll you though. I'm not going to go back and forth. If I catch you though, and if I catch you somewhere, I'm
That's
gonna
why
tell
I'm
you
gonna
who I
troll you
am.
because I'm trying to save your fucking life.
All right. Now after that,
Say,
yes,
hi,
we're
I'm Angel.
done.
I'm from the
We're
podcast. What's your
done.
name?
We're done.
That's what I'm gonna say.
Bye.
See y'all
Hey,
next
look,
time.
look,
Now
look,
you know
look.
who I am.
Now who's